Hello, I am Stephen Epstein, and I have been defending DWI cases for more than 30 years. The holiday season can be full of festivities and socializing, but driving while impaired can ruin it and destroy lives, including yours and your loved ones. Please make the right choice and do not drive drunk. If you or a loved one have made that mistake, I am here to help. I've been defending DWI cases for more than 30 years. Others promise to do all they can. I am able to do all that can be done. Call me at 516-745-1500. BarkheadEpstein.com.
It's a common sense recap of the big stories. It's Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
Calling in right now is Kevin McCarthy, the former Speaker of the House. And Mr. Speaker, what gets you excited on a day like this? There's so many things happening in our country. You got the drones, you got the negotiation, what's going on between the Democrats and the Republicans on the extension of the budget, I guess, whatever they call it. You tell us.
Well, I'll tell you. One, it's just good to talk to you again. It's interesting. Here we are at a time in America that we really renew America, a time of optimism after this election. And you see Washington still bickering. I hope they get it right, that we can actually be in a place to make the next presidency for President Trump very, very successful. But if they just pass and kick it down the road, they can, by not doing the funding right, it's really going to harm President Trump's honeymoon. It'll literally take it away from him.
Well, I don't know if they have the final numbers in for the extension of the budget, whatever they do in December. Do you have any insight what they're going to do yet? I understand that AM radio is dead.
Well, it better not be, because if there is a problem, it's AM radio is the way that you can communicate with everybody. You want to make sure AM radio is there, especially in a disaster or anything else. What they want to do is a continuing resolution instead of passing the funding bill that funds government. So they're saying all the funding for this year, you decide that next year in a new year, it's like all this funding under Biden, they're going to leave it up to President Trump to solve. He shouldn't have to do that. They should have the funding done, let him get in, because the first time when you get a new presidency, you got to confirm cabinet members, you reconstitute the committees, and then he's going to be bogged down with last year funding. That's a big mistake.
Understood. Drones. Any idea what they are? I mean, everybody's going zinging left, zinging right. The guy in charge of nuclear for Russia was assassinated today. And what do you hear?
Well, I'll tell you, it's only the Biden administration that tries to lie to the American public whether they're drones or not. They're drones, but you got to have answers for the American public, and you got to have answers to the people out there. Now, the death in Russia about the general, that was Ukraine getting back, and I think it was a smart move on their part. Also sends a very clear message that Putin never should have invaded Ukraine, and he's got a moment of time. You watch what happened in Syria. Russians are losing their base. Assad is now living in Russia. He's been on the wrong side of history numerous times. Putin has, and his decisions have been wrong. Well, now you're coming into America. It's a perfect time to correct your mistakes, pull out of Ukraine. And for those who are holding American hostages in Gaza, you better release the hostages, because, I mean, President Trump is not going to sit back and do the same things that Biden did. He's going to make sure Americans are safe.
Yeah, he does mean business. Mr. Speaker, let's talk again on Sunday, because there's so many things going on, and we have more time then to talk, and we'll catch up on Sunday.
Eden Memorial Chapels understands Jewish funerals can take many forms. Some are Orthodox, while others are more conservative or of a Reformed nature. There's no one better. With services close to all New York and New Jersey cemeteries, Eden Memorial Chapels offer fair and balanced pricing and can provide easy transfer of you and your loved ones to Israel. While you're grieving, they're here to take care of all the details so that you deal with less bureaucracy and have more peace of mind. Go to EdenMemorial.com. That's EdenMemorial.com.
There are two important facts about life you might not know. One, no mineral is more crucial to longevity than magnesium. Two, the most effective form of magnesium is stabilized magnesium ions. That's where REMAG comes in by Dr. Carolyn Dean. Experience the benefits of stabilized ionic magnesium and support your health today. Visit RNAreset.com and use offer code MIRACLE10 for 10% off your first order. Visit RNAreset.com and use offer code MIRACLE10 for 10% off your first order.